Right. We have talked about communication. Now, one of the most important things in communication is that the leadership's involvement in communication. Because when you have a good leadership that can engage the people, the subordinates, and when that can give a kind of impression of a good communicator, you'll find that the organization will run very well. Now, you must remember that when you talk about communication, leadership is actually communication in action. You must remember, yeah? When we say this, don't just laugh like that. It has a meaning, my friend. Now, when you talk about this, when you talk about communication, when you talk about leadership, all right, if your brand or if your company believes in certain values, you have certain kind of tagline, and the tagline shows a kind of, shall we say, a culture, a kind of values. That means to say, trust us, we're the first and the best in anything we do. Or maybe we say, nothing less than the very best, for example, is the tagline of this company. Yet, what is more important is that kind of tagline, that kind of message, that kind of values must be translated first from the leadership itself. Because the leadership will give an indication to the subordinates, to everybody, this is how exactly it is when the brand, when the company becomes a person, becomes a character. And you look at me. So when you do whatever you do as a leader, you do the best, nothing less than the very best. You show it through example, through deeds, to the way you carry yourself, to the way you run the organization. You find that it will be very contagious to the people around you. You show that kind of positive element, because when you say that nothing less than the very best, means you say give the best in anything that you do, it will influence others. The others will emulate. The others will try to feel, because the more you do it, with all your sincerity and honesty, do it, and you'll find that other people will follow suit. And because of that, with the kind of leadership, goes down to the second level of leadership, third, fourth, fifth, they assume the same kind of character. They assume the same kind of values. They carry out the same kind of, shall we say, culture. It becomes beautiful. Then you'll find that leaders will create more leaders, and when that leaders create more leaders, you'll have a group of leaders doing the same thing, good things, good values, and this will create the right kind of culture. And therefore, that culture becomes sustainable timelessly. So, create that, be the best leadership that you can, be the best leaders actually, be the best leader, and you'll find that your leadership will create more leaders that will create better culture in your organization. So all the best, leaders.